Focus isn't disappearing, it's being stolen. Every alert, every candle spike, every notification, every trader posting their profits online, everything is engineered for one single purpose: to hijack your attention and convert it into dopamine. And in trading, this trap is even more aggressive. Fast-moving charts, constant signals, the fear of missing a move, the urge to get back what you just lost. That quick dopamine hit when you enter a trade, even if it's a bad one. It's not your fault. It's a perfect system, designed to pull you out of control. Today we're going to uncover why you can't focus anymore, how modern trading destroys your attention span, and, most importantly, what you can do starting today to regain control of your mind, your discipline, and your results. Let's begin. Chapter 1. The Invisible Addiction. How dopamine hijacks your trading. Dopamine isn't pleasure, it's anticipation. Most traders believe dopamine keys happiness. Wrong. Dopamine doesn't give you pleasure, it gives you craving. It's the chemical that makes you think, let me quickly check the charts. Maybe there's a setup forming. Let me jump in before it runs. And the modern trading environment is built to trigger dopamine every few seconds. Candles updating in real-time sound alerts, sudden volatility percentages, moving profits, bouncing red, green, red again. Your brain sees all of this as a reward lottery, exactly like a slot machine. The slot machine effect. Harvard research shows the brain releases more dopamine when the reward is unpredictable. That's why you're glued to the charts. Not because you're disciplined, but because your brain thinks, any second now, something exciting might happen. It's not analysis, it's anticipation. The modern trader's paradox. The more time you spend watching the charts, the worse your focus becomes. Not because you're weak, because your brain is drowning in stimulation. Chapter 2. The Death of Deep Focus. Why modern traders can't hold attention. Your brain is not designed for multitasking. If you think you can, watch multiple time frames, check Discord, browse Twitter, monitor news, respond to messages, and analyze price action, you're deluding yourself. A Stanford study showed heavy multitaskers perform worse in every cognitive measure. Trading convinces you that multitasking is necessary, but in reality it destroys your memory, your discipline, your ability to wait, your risk perception, your emotional stability. Constant stimulation kills focus. Every time you scroll social media, watch short videos, jump between apps, check 10 different opinions, your brain rewires itself for speed, not depth. Dopamine from quick content destroys your ability to stay with a chart, follow an idea, analyze deeply, tolerate boredom, wait for a setup, think slowly and logically. This is why you feel restless even when nothing is happening. You're dopaminely conditioned to expect constant stimulation. Your problem isn't lack of discipline, it's a chemical imbalance. When dopamine is overstimulated, your brain loses patience, increases impulsivity, seeks action, avoids quiet analysis, can't sit through a slow market. The problem isn't your willpower, the problem is your biology. Chapter 3. Fear, FOMO, and the dopamine loop. Dopamine and fear are connected. People think dopamine is only pleasure, but dopamine also amplifies fear, urgency, anxiety, impulsivity, overestimation of opportunities. This is why high dopamine traders feel more FOMO than others. FOMO is not a psychological issue, it's a neurochemical one. FOMO doesn't come from the chart moving, it comes from your brain wanting a hit of dopamine. When you see a candle running, your brain screams, "That's the stimulation we want. Take it." Your logical mind is silent. Your survival instinct takes over. The dopamine loop. Most retail traders live stuck in this cycle. Short waiting, boredom, craving volatility, excitement. Spike, impulsive entry, random result, win, dopamine, repeat. Lose, frustration, revenge. Repeat. This is the cycle that ruins 90% of traders. Not lack of strategy, lack of dopamine control. Chapter 4. Technology, news, and social media. The enemies of concentration. Twitter, the silent performance killer. Most traders think they're staying informed on Twitter. In reality, they're destroying their attention span. Twitter provides microdopamine every second, endless contradictory opinions, constant distraction, emotional spikes, FOMO-filled posts, pseudo-gurus with predictions. Your brain gets addicted to novelty, not information. YouTube, the illusion of learning. Watching dozens of trading videos feels productive, but it's not. It's passive consumption. Zero real learning. Your brain stays in easy mode, so when real analysis comes, it collapses. The productivity illusion. Modern traders confuse activity with progress. Opening TradingView 20 times a day, switching time frames every minute, checking news 10 times a session, watching short-form trading edits, scanning indicators for a signal. None of that is discipline. It's hyperstimulation. It kills your focus and creates an illusion of work. Chapter 5. How dopamine kills your trading discipline. Dopamine increases impulsive behavior. Cambridge University studies on gambling confirm high dopamine cause low impulse control. Applied to trading, it means overtrading revenge. Trading emotional entries, chasing every move, ignoring your plan. You act first, think later. Dopamine destroys your risk perception. When dopamine spikes, danger feels smaller, opportunity feels bigger. Your logical brain shuts down. Memory becomes unreliable. This is why you break rules even though you know better. Knowledge isn't the problem. Your neurochemistry is. Dopamine kills patience. If your brain is used to fast content, fast decisions, fast gratification, then it cannot. Hold a trade, wait for confirmation, sit through consolidation, avoid jumping the gun. Patience is not a psychological trait. It's a chemical capacity, and dopamine overload destroys it. Chapter 6. The Path Back. Practical ways to reset your trader's mind. Now the part that matters. Understanding the trap is useless unless you can escape it. Here are the most effective dopamine reset methods for traders, based on neuroscience and performance psychology. 1. Dopamine detox, trader version. Not the extreme social media detox you've seen online. A real professional one. Just 48 hours of no TikTok, Instagram, no YouTube, binge, no Twitter scrolling, no Telegram signals, no random chart checking, no news addiction. Keep only your plan, your time frame, your session, your checklist. In 2 days, your brain resets. More calm, less craving, more depth. 2. The 25 focus method, a focus technique used by top-level analysts. 20 minutes deep analysis, 5 minutes break, repeat. This improves cognitive endurance, logical performance, emotional stability, discipline, patience. Your brain works best in intervals, not marathons. 3. One-screen trading. Multiple monitors don't make you a better trader. They make you more distracted. One screen forces focus, clarity, calm execution. Most traders lose because of overstimulation, not lack of information. 4. Silence ritual before trading. Just 2 to 3 minutes of silence before your session reduces cortisol and improves attentional stability. Try this. Inhale slowly. Close your eyes. Visualize sticking to your plan. Repeat your rules mentally. It creates a mental reset point before entering the battlefield. 5. Zero dopamine. During market hours. During your trading session, no YouTube, no music, no notifications, no social media, no messaging apps. If you give your brain cheap dopamine, it cannot hold attention for expensive tasks. 6. Predictability builds. Disciplined dopamine thrives on novelty. Discipline thrives on repetition. Trade, the same time, the same routine, the same plan, the same structure. The more predictable your process, the stronger your discipline becomes. 7. Make trading a system, not an emotion. Most traders fail because they are addicted to feeling like traders. They want excitement, action, stimulation to feel alive during the session. This is emotional trading disguised as ambition. True professionalism comes from rules, structure, mechanical execution, calm behavior, consistency. The less emotion you feel, the better you perform. Chapter 7. Rebuilding a focused mind. Focus is a skill, Not a personality trait. It can be trained, it can be strengthened, it can be rebuilt. Your environment controls your concentration. If your environment is chaotic, your mind will be too. Set up a clean desk, one screen, no notifications, neutral lighting, silence, a stable routine. Your brain adapts to the space you give it. A quote to anchor your mindset. The successful warrior is the average man, with laser-like focus. Bruce Lee. Not the smartest, not the richest, not the most talented, the most focused. The Stoic rule of attention. You become what you give your attention to. Epictetus. If you give your attention to distraction, noise, stimulation, emotional impulses, your trading will reflect that. If you give your attention to clarity, logic, calmness, structure, you will build the mind of a disciplined trader. You're not broken, you're overloaded. Your focus isn't weak, it's exhausted. The good news? You can rebuild it. You can regain control. You can become the kind of trader who waits, observes, analyzes, executes with precision, ignores noise, thinks deeply, stays centered. Modern trading doesn't reward intelligence, it rewards attention control. Your focus is your real edge. Dopamine is the invisible enemy. Master your dopamine, and you will master your trading. This was the Silent Chart. I'll see you in the next video.